Starbucks green tea lemonade is my life. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a highlight and contour video for you. So it's really quick and easy. I just show you really quick how I highlight my face. And I'm not talking about the sparkly highlighter, I'm talking about just the plain highlighter that I do when after I do my foundation and my concealer. And then I show you how to contour. So I do the highlighting in a liquid form, and then I do the contour in a powder form, and that's just how I do it. You can do it however you want to do it, but this is just what I do. But I think that you guys are really gonna like it. It's just simple and quick, and it can really enhance your makeup. A lot of people don't do the contour and highlighting. It just gives a lot more dimension to your face, and it's really gonna just improve your look, I think, and it'll just give you kind of a more flawless complexion, and I think you'll really like it. Try it out. It's awesome. If you have any questions about other products that maybe maybe a little bit more affordable or anything like that, just let me know in the description box, and I can definitely give you some links to some other things that might be more affordable for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like the video if you liked it and subscribe. Thanks! So I am going to start off by showing you how I highlight my face. So there's two different kinds of highlighting. So this one that I'm going to be showing you today is highlighting the points of your face that you kind of want to be drawn, like you want to draw attention to them, you're highlighting them. So contouring is sort of the opposite, you're kind of drawing shadows to them. But anyways, this is just how I highlight my face. This is the highlighting that's not the sparkly highlighter. That's what I do at the end, like on the tops of my cheekbones. But this is just highlighting that I do after I do my foundation and concealer. So right now I have just put on my foundation, and then I also applied my concealer. So I look a little ghostly because everything is not completed and everything. So basically I want to show you the products I'm using. All I use to highlight my face, and as you can see I already do my foundation and concealer. So what I use is I use this MAC Prep and Prime highlighting pen. It's the highlighter in Light Boost. So this is technically like a highlighter pen. You can get it at MAC. They come in, I think, 3 different shades. There's one that's a little bit more pale. This one's geared towards yellow skin tones with like a yellow undertone, and then there's one for, I think, darker skin maybe, I don't know, but I'm sure you can find the right shade there for you. So anyways, what I do is I just crank it up a little bit, and then the product comes out, and then I usually start by going up on my face like this, and I'm going to be looking in a mirror over here so I make sure, but I highlight my forehead in the center. All of this is going to even out sort of that bright under eye concealer that I have on there right now. Because everyone's probably thinking, whoa, your concealer is way too light, but don't worry, it'll even out in the end result. So no worries, my friends. I'm gonna look like a little Indian or something like that right now. So then I usually go down the bridge of my nose, like so. I'm trying to just look in this mirror to make sure that I'm more precise. And then sometimes I get kind of this area right here. Kind of make that V shape. And then from this side as well. And then I always get around my nose because a lot of times we have redness right there. And this is honestly like a very diluted concealer, so I know it looks like it's a lot, but it'll all blend out and it'll look good. So I always get my Cupid's bow, which is right here, just get down the center of it. And then get my chin, kind of draw like a little bridge. And then I go to the corners of my mouth, and then I draw up you know, almost to my ear. And I just draw little lines down that I'm going to blend out later. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's just you're going to blend it all out. So now I have my highlight on, and you can kind of see the lines that I've made. They're kind of setting in. You want them to kind of sit there for a second so that they kind of get cooked on the skin, as they say. And then I'm going to show you my next product. So I've talked about this a lot. This is just the Real Technique Miracle Complexion Sponge. $5.99. You can get it at Ulta. It's super cheap. It's just like the Beauty Blender. It's a great dupe for the Beauty Blender. And so all you do is you wet this under the sink and squeeze it like 10 times maybe to make sure it's well absorbed, and then you towel dry it. Make sure that you towel dry it. It's very important, but you only use this wet, damp, whatever, because that's the only way it's going to work. But anyway, so what you do is just go in and start blending out that highlight. And it's really just going to kind of chisel your face. Like, it already defined my cheekbone right there. Kind of makes your chin stand out more. And some places you might not want to highlight. Like it just depends on your face, your bone structure, what you want to highlight, you know. This is just the way that I do it. Usually blend upwards right here. And there we have it. You can already tell a difference. So this is the highlighter. It's kind of hard to tell with my lights, you know, what it looks like, but it looks different. It looks good. I mean, it's definitely defined parts of my face, which is great. And next we are going to go into contour. So let me go put on my makeup and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so now I finished my eyes, and after I did my highlighter, I went in and set those lines with a white translucent powder, and then I did the rest of my makeup for the most part up until contour. So now it's time for the fun part, contouring. This is what I get most questions about, just because it just gives you those nice defined cheekbones, and everyone's like, how do you contour? What do I use? What's the best product, you know? So, but I'm gonna show you. So I used to use this brush. This is the very well-known NARS ITA Ita brush, whatever you want to call it. It's great for contouring, but it's also $55, I believe. And I think they raised the price because it was so like high in demand and everything. So I used to use this one, and honestly, I don't use it near as much because I found one that I love even more that's, I want to say $8.99 or $9.99. So it is way more affordable. And I just gravitate to it more. Like, I always pick it up every time I do my makeup. I just love it. And that is the Makeup Geek, I want to say blush brush. So it's not necessarily made for contouring, but people, I just saw, it was probably Jaclyn Hill using it as a contouring brush, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. It's just small, and it's great for just chiseling out your cheekbones, and it's just really easy to use. So I was like, I'm gonna get that brush, and I've loved it ever since. So I am going to use this Benefit Hoola bronzer to contour my face today. I've always found it more easy to contour with powder as opposed to cream, and you know, some people might like cream more, and I want to learn how to do cream. I mean, I know how, but I want to start doing it more so I'm more comfortable with it, and then I can maybe show another tutorial how to do cream products as well. So, but I'm going to show you how to contour your face, and also I know it looks like I'm naked right now, but I'm not. I do have a towel on, but I was going to show you how to, you know, if you want to contour your collarbone as well. I'm going to dip into this bronzer, tap it off a couple times, and then go in like right where I highlighted, right under here. You want to go right above that, right at this line, and just deposit that contour or that bronzer so you can make a nice contour. You don't want to go all the way down because that kind of makes it look a little fake and a little too dramatic, but you always blend upward. You never want to blend down, or else it defeats the purpose of the contour. So blend upward, and you know, circular motions or however you want to do it. It may not look like a whole lot right now, but it will. Like, you don't want to do any more than just one and maybe two at very tops going in with the bronzer. So just blend up, and you can see my cheekbones already look great. Nice and defined, and you just blend upwards, And it looks great. And if you want to, you can always kind of do a little motion like this to kind of create more of an uplifted cheekbone. I don't really do that. I just like to kind of stay back there. And so now I'm going to go on the other side. Side to side, and then I go back circular just to make sure it's all blended. You don't want blotchy contour. That is a no-no. So now our cheekbones are done, and then now I'm going to go into the tops of my forehead. So I'm just going to dip back in, and I just lightly do this part. So you want to just kind of do the tops of your forehead and the outer corners. It kind of just brings that warmth back in your face. Just kind of makes it more defined. You can't see mine that well because my hair is covering it up. But I'm going to go on the other side and just do the same, and you just want to blend it. Just the very outer corners. It's nice and pretty. Nice and, see, it just kind of gives this warmth. It kind of balances it out. And then I'm going to go back in, and I always do my jaw as well, my jawline. So I just get a little bit more on the brush and just kind of chisel right here and go downwards. It just kind of makes you have more of a defined jaw. Go down. So I just dipped into the bronzer once, and it just gives more of a defined look to the jaw. So now that we're done with the jaw, I am just going to quickly show you how to contour your collarbone if you want. I never really do this unless like I'm wearing maybe a strapless dress or something like that. So what you can do if you want to contour your collarbone is just go under that bone where that natural shadow is, and you're just kind of enhancing that shadow. So you can kind of see, kind of giving the illusion of more of a collarbone, which some people just really have fascinations with collarbones for some reason. I don't know why, I'm not really sure, because it makes you look like a skinny bitch. And then you can also go kind of along the tops. Kind of go like that, you can kind of see the shadow more. And if you want, you could even highlight the actual bone. I'm not going to do that because I don't really want highlighter on my collarbone. I just hardly did any bronzer right there. And a lot of people can do their boobs and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that because I don't have a lot to show you. But go for it if you want. I'm sure there's plenty of other tutorials on YouTube. And now I have the completed look on. This is just after I've done all my makeup with the highlighter and contour. It just really makes a great difference in your makeup look. It gives you more dimension to your face. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you liked my video, and let me know down in the description box other videos that you want to see from me. If you want to see some more tutorials or hauls, just let me know and I'll get those out for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!